Autobots, transform!
All right, everybody, got this box in the mail a few weeks ago now, and rolling out reviews, so why not get this guy open? This is a package from Walmart.com, and you know the title of the video, you know what's in it. Since I love to unbox on camera, here he is, upside down, not much more in the box. Move the box to the side, and I got a hot rod. He's been reissued like 6 times, so technically this version right here, twice in the US and once in Japan. The other one was like Recolors and Target Master. So 6 times he's been reissued, and that was long-winded. Anyway, this is a reproduction of the vintage box, and if you know the vintage box, it looks off when you first see it. Kind of looks like a KO box. There is a reproduction of the original artwork. It says Transformers down here, Autobot Cavalier. When he was Toys R Us, he was Rodimus Major for whatever reason. Now he's back, Hot Rod. Bottom of the box, just like the G1, made in China right there. Side of the box, the reverse of the box, you see Metroplex battle scene. What is this, like the moon? Man, it's like a small tiny moon or something that just can't be on Earth. And you see Ultra Magnus flying through the air, Blur, trying to protect the bots, Silverbolt. And funny thing is, like, is this Hot Rod? No, is that Rodimus and this is Hot Rod? I don't know. Two of the same guys. Some Predacons back there. Triptychon coming into view. And the box is bilingual. Down here we have a bilingual text spec. I don't know if I can get that tiny writing all in so you guys can read it if you would like to. I don't know how that's coming across. Anyway, there's a text spec. If you can see that without going blind. And funny thing is, before they announced they were going to redo like Starscream, Devastator, and some of these guys, I was wondering whatever happened to the reissue, either overseas in Japan or the United States. They had kind of grinded to a halt with reissues. And it's cool they're reissuing everybody, but I would like to see some of the line continue with like where they left off instead of getting a guy, like I said, he's been done like 6 times. E-Hobby exclusives and whatever, Target Master. But anyway, get this guy open. Slide him out. In the box, we have a little instruction booklet, and I mean little. This is pamphlet, leaflet. He has his sticker sheet right here, and he is tied down. I've still yet to see these guys on store shelves. Like, I order mine from Walmart.com, and I order everybody. And for some reason, I had got Devastator in the mail, and I didn't get the rest of my figures. And then like a week or 2 later, this guy came. But they haven't charged me until like, I guess the figures come in. So as they get them in, I'll get them. But anyway, here is Hot Rod out of the packaging. He comes with his 2 guns, his 2 pistols. Get them out. And as you saw, Hot Rod is stickerless. His stickers that are factory applied are very shiny, unlike any other Hot Rod I've ever seen. And I would love to bring my Hot Rod out for this video, but I can't find it. I tried to bring it out for the Titans Return Hot Rod. I just can't find it. I know where my Rodimus Prime is. I know where my other reissue is, but can't find my vintage Hot Rod. And it looks like a reissue. Like the first reissue from a few years ago looked almost spot on, but this guy looks reissue-ish. Like the cut of the tires, just something about it looks very reissue. I'm going to sticker this guy up too. Well, first, I guess see how he rolls. Not too bad. It's a little bit of wobble in there. Man, this guy was so sleek. I liked him way better as Hot Rod than as the Autobot Leader. You know, a lot of people loved it, but I couldn't stand this guy as a Rodimus. But anyway, to get him transformed, you rotate the waist piece, bring his arms forward, extend what is his legs until they lock You can flip out his little die-cast feet. And on the vintage one and the reissues, like, it's not a complete black glossy colored paint on his feet, so that's jumps out immediately. Pull this forward to reveal his chest and rotate his head around, straighten out his waist, pull his arms back, then rotate the arms forward. Then you can bring this down and lock it in. His head should lock in. I believe it locks in. Yeah, there it is. Got it to lock in. It sits right there. Yeah, he looks like a reissue. Then this rotates around. Set him down. And he's kind of looking slightly down. That head's not up very far. I don't have this. This slots into the waist part. I don't have that correct. There we go. Got it in there. Get this out of the way. Yeah, real quick to show you the sticker sheet out of the plastic. Man, you can see everything on it. I can see like the Star Wars people on my shirt. Okay, I got Hot Rod mostly stickered up. I didn't put the thigh stickers on for a reason, and if you know Hot Rod, you know when you slide this in and out, they go right here. And this has a tendency to like scrape those stickers and rub those stickers off over time. So not that I'm going to be playing with it like that, but I didn't bother with it. So lock that back in. And here is G1 reissue Hot Rod, Walmart exclusive, and all of his G1 glory. I mean, I thought he was so sweet as a kid. And he came out like when I was phasing out of toys too, but I had to hang around an extra child year to play with this guy. Man, so much better than Rodimus Prime to me, character and toy-wise. As a kid, I wondered why he didn't have an arm rotation at the top. Like, why didn't they make this thing rotate? And when they reissue these guys, how come they can't tinker with them and make them just a little bit better? But it can swivel in and out just a little bit here, but he can't like get his arm straight up and straight out. He has a bicep swivel, I guess, to help him articulate a little bit. I don't know. He has the elbow bend, which is actually a lot compared to some Transformers, but he could have used a shoulder swivel. And that's all he has articulation wise anywhere, unless you count the folding of feet. All you get is the kind of in battle, but you can get his guns. He has two guns. They look similar, but they are different. You can get them in his hand. One over here and one over here. I believe they also port into his engine. I'll flip it back around and check that out. Again, here is Hot Rod in all his G1 glory, and you can't get him to stick his hand straight out. It's just got to be bent in to shoot. Decepticon, like almost like he's drawing this pistol like Wild Wild West style. I'll bring him closer and take a look at that face. Looks pretty good. It's not very cartoon accurate, but we can see what they tried to do and how they translated the figure. And you can see the way I placed the stickers. I took my finger and creased a little indentation here and here. So that, in a nutshell, is Walmart exclusive of G1 Hot Rod. Oh, and the rub sign. These rub signs are false. They could have left them off. They do not work. And they use the over metallic-y silver paper on them. I don't know. Man, on the back of Hot Rod's head is the chrome engine. So I'm going to get this guy back into his car mode. Whoa. Through the magic of editing, I'm able to jump right back into his car mode. So we can take a look at that gun. You can see it's like double pegged here for his hand and the port. And it plugs right in the top of his engine. And he can drive around shooting Decepticons at super high speed. It would be sweet if he did this in Transformers the movie when he was driving around making runs at Galvatron. You know what? We didn't take a look at his chrome. His chrome is excellent on this figure. Excellent. He still has the rubber tires if they come off. I don't know, they're pretty good. I'm not going to try to take them off. And he has the little translucent windshield, and you can see two molded in seats inside and a little gear shift right in there. And this window, again, I don't have the vintage one to show you, but that window is a lot clearer than the vintage one. It's a lot lighter. The vintage one has a little bit of a purplish tinge to it. So I'm going to pop this guy back into his robot mode. Whoa, hey, thank you, video editing. Well, here he is back in his robot mode. Here he is next to himself as Autobot Commander Rodimus Prime. All right, wrap it up here. It's G1 Hot Rod, everybody. Walmart. If you don't have one, you can try to get one at an affordable price. It's brand spanking new, and this hand does rotate just a tad. You get one brand spanking new. It's pretty much faithful recreation. I'm sure they use the same mold. Plastic feels a little bit different. The stickers are a lot different with that reflective surface. And I'm happy to have yet another until I find. I guess I need this guy because I need to find my vintage Hot Rod. I got the vintage Target Master version and the reissue Target Master version, but this is the only standard G1 version I have now. So this has been George, the 80s Transformer fan. Thank you for stopping by for another tour review, and I'll see you soon.
Autobots, transform!